Welcome aboard. At this time, I'd like to ask everyone to please remain seated throughout the show and keep your arms, hands, legs, and feet inside the vehicle at all times. Oh, don't forget to supervise your children. And for the safety of our cast members, we ask that you please refrain from the use of flash photography and external video lighting. Now that we've taken care of business, let's talk about me. My name is Andrew, and I'll be your guide for this magical journey into the movies. It's the perfect job for me because I love the movies. Is everyone ready? Yeah! Well, great, because it's showtime. Ready when you are, CD. And we are rolling. Hello everyone, and welcome to the Great Movie Ride. Once again, my name is Andrew, and I'll be taking you from this Hollywood soundstage right into some of the greatest movies of all time, all on one tour. And just between you and me, this is no ordinary tour because the Great Movie Ride brings these movies to life and puts you right into the middle of the action. I don't know about you folks, but I just love the great Hollywood musicals of the 1930s. This scene is from one of my favorites, the Busby Berkeley classic, Footlight Parade, starring James Cagney, Ruby Keeler, and Dick Powell. In 1952, Gene Kelly was Singing in the Rain with Debbie Reynolds and Donald O'Connor. Did you know that Gene Kelly co-directed this film? He also filmed the scene with a 103-degree temperature. Can anyone tell me the name of this film?
Mary Poppins.
That's right, it's the Walt Disney Academy Award-winning film from 1964, Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke. Hold on to those wallets and purses, folks. This doesn't look like a very good neighborhood. In fact, it looks a lot like the underworld that's seen in such classic gangster films as The Public Enemy, starring one of my favorite tough guys, James Cagney. The working title for this film was Beer and Blood, and in the UK it was known as Enemies of the State.
Somebody's coming! Somebody's coming! Get down!
Is it them?
Just a bunch of rubber-naked tourists. Shut up, you two.
Some of my favorite movies are gangster pictures. Sorry, he does have a point. I hate it when people talk during the movies. Alright, can anyone tell me the name of the movie Clint Eastwood and John Wayne made together? Actually, that's a trick question. That's right. The world's two most famous movie, Cowboys, never actually made a movie together. Until now.
Trouble or fixing to get myself shot. Hightail and us. Go right ahead.
The Duke and Clint made some of the greatest westerns of all time. Stagecoach, The Searchers, The Good, the Bad, and the... Someone's robbing the bank! Not on my watch, Pilgrims. Sit tight, folks. I'll be right back.
Right there.
Good job, Steve.
Oh, you would have should have got in the back!
Yeah, that's what you think, stranger. You're right. Hey.
Reach for the sky!
Stop reaching!
You're under arrest!
Huh? Do it, woman!
Get yourself up!
Nothing doing! Nobody's sticking my neck in a noose! Lady, fences, shoot!
You're in my gang now, partners. Time to stack up and ride. Idiot, meet you back at the hideout. Adios, 10 more. Riding off into the sunset. Oh. The sun sure went down quick. Strangers of these here parts. What is our nation?
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Your guide will return momentarily. Remain seated, please. This is Alien. You are with Sigourney Weaver aboard the spaceship Nostromo. Something has gone wrong. One by one, the crew has vanished. And somewhere in the distance, a terrifying creature waits to claim its next victim.
Victim? I don't like that.
Remain in your vehicles. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous. Proceed with caution.
Yeah, it's rearing up again. Sure wish Small Pod and Snake was here. Bad burning, it said snake, not snakes.
Here in Raiders of the Lost Ark, amid 1,000 deadly snakes, Indiana Jones utters a great treasure. Will Harrison Ford escape with his discovery? And what will be your fate? Beware.
Sorry, partners, I'm making this up as I go.
The dust of 3,000 years lies undisturbed in this ancient burial chamber. On the chest of the great stone god, a priceless jewel.
Oh, looks like we hit the mother load. I reckon it's time to stake my claim. Don't none of y'all fairies move on fetching that treasure. Less than you want, belly full of it.
But the jewel is guarded by a curse, and those who dare defy that curse must pay with their lives.
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
Not bad for my first movie, huh? That's just goes to show you that anything can happen in the movies. Now, let's get on with the show. Whoa. I see dead people. The horror movie is one of my all-time favorite movie genres. Some of the best horror films were made back in the 1930s and 40s. But monsters, mutants, and maniacs are still audiences' favorites and continue to haunt us today. Now that's what I call a wrap. We are now entering the jungle home of one of the most beloved characters of all time. No, not George of the Jungle. Actually, it's Tarzan, portrayed here by Johnny Weissmuller. Over there we have Maureen O'Sullivan as Jane, and the lovely and talented Cheetah as herself. Johnny Weissmuller is probably one of the best known Tarzans, but he faced some tough competition for the title role in his first film. When casting the 1932 version of Tarzan, the ape man, The producer seriously considered casting a young, unknown actor by the name of Clark Gable. Tarzan has appeared in nearly 50 different film adaptations since 1918, including Disney's 37th animated feature.
I got a job to do too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. When I got to do, you can't get any problem. Because I know that it ain't no. It doesn't take much to see the problems of three little people down around to feel the beings in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. He's looking at you, kid. Inside of us, we both know you belong to Victor. Part of his work, the thing that keeps him going. That plane leaves him around, and if you're not with him, you will better. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, the rest of your life. You'll always have balance.
Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship. Best last line of a movie ever. Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman in the classic romance, Casablanca.
I got a job to do too. Where I'm going, you can't follow. What I got to do, you can't get any problem. Because I know that it ain't no. It doesn't take much to see the problem of the three little people down around the Philippines in this great world. Someday you'll understand it.
Here's one of my favorite movie stars, Mickey Mouse in one of his greatest roles, The Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia. The sorcerer in this sequence is named Yen Sid, which is Disney, spelled backwards. Toto, I have a feeling we're not in Kansas anymore. How often do you get to say that? I'd say we're definitely somewhere over the rainbow in one of the most beloved films of all time.
Yes, and the joyous news is spread. The wicked old witch at last is dead.
The Wizard of Oz.
Was it you?
No, it was an accident. I didn't mean to kill anybody.
Well, my little pretty, I can cause accidents too.
Oh, rubbish. You have no power here. Be gone before someone drops a house on you, too.
Very well. I'll bide my time. But just try to stay out of my way. Just try. I'll get you, my pretty. And your little dog, too.
I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way should we go? All the Yellow Brick Road. Now, why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words. That one? That one right there. Oh, and that one. Oh, and that one. I hope you've enjoyed our tour through some of these great moments at the movies, but we've only scratched the surface of what Hollywood has to offer, and there are thousands of other great movies out there just waiting for you to discover. And here are just a few of my favorites.
I'm gonna make him an offer again.
Hello, gorgeous.
On behalf of Disney's Hollywood Studios, I'd like to thank you for joining us here on the great movie ride. Now, before we wrap this production, we still have one more scene to do. It's called The Exit. The action begins with you remain seated until we've come to a complete stop. Then gather your personal belongings, take your small children by the hands. Then when the doors open, rise dramatically to your feet and make a grand exit towards the rear of your vehicle. Oh, one last thing. When I yell action, don't forget the thunderous applause for yours truly. All right, places everyone, and action! Thank you, thank you. Have a wonderful day here at Disney's Hollywood Studios. I'll see you at the movies and stuff dreams are made of. Stay seated, folks.